Hello everybody, I'm back again. So today I wanted to come in real quick and share a journal that I made for Rachel over at RoxyCreations. She's having this birthday giveaway. I think she did for the month of April. Anyways, I'm a little late, but it's going out tomorrow. So I wanted to share real quick what I created for her. It's a journal, and I went ahead and used a vintage doily as the cover. So it came out a little bit chunky, as you could see, but I love the way it turned out. Now the doily, I went ahead and used some of this yarn that was gifted to me. So let me open it up and take it off, and I just ran it through the little holes in the doily. So that just pops out. Oh, I got it backwards. This way. So let's move that to the side. So this is the journal. And I love the way it turned out, guys. The closure is seam binding. And throw this to the side over here. So this is the journal. And on the inside, this is how it looks. Make sure I'm in frame. I just have a small book page pocket here. And then it's a lot of the ephemera that's in here are from various Etsy shops. So I'm gonna not say anything, at least the ones I can remember, because yeah, I don't know. I just grabbed a little bit of everything and just created them. See, like this little piece, I already had it, just never used it. It went perfectly there. And then here I used an envelope. I used, you get in the mail. I went ahead and added that image in the back so she could be, peeking through the window. A little piece of ephemera there with some lace, some fabrics on the bottom. And then on this side, you got this little chunky monkey little boy. And again, just did a bunch of layering. And this is a pocket, so you pull these out. And this is what we have here. So those just pop in there. And there's the inside of the envelope. I figured she can journal inside. So in here is the, it's just a piece of coffee dyed paper that I just rounded the corners and added this little piece there. And it just pops in here. Come on, Patty. I think it can go more in. There it goes. And then here's part of the flap, because when we opened the envelope, we kind of tore the top. So I just left this flap, and that's where you see that image of the lady that's peeking out through the little window. So she just pops in there. So yes, I like how that turned out. I thought that was cute. Like a little grungy envelope. And then here I use some of this ledger paper, and then I have one of these I found this book at a thrift store, and that's where I guess you put the label here of the wine, and then when you tested it, the date, the price, what you served it with, appetizers. Kind of cool. It's got a little bit of everything here. So yeah, I popped that in there, and then the envelope just wraps around. Let me see if I could do this real quick. There. And it's just held by a paper clip. And then on here I have another book page pocket. Here's a little postcard. And then on here I have a little pocket, and then there's another pocket. And it's just holding these little bits and pieces. And I just did a little bit of collaging on the front. And on this side I have a journaling card that I had made, and this was from another I think I did a video showing these, how to make these journaling cards, and I had that one left, so I popped it in there. On here I just have these envelopes come from I have a little notepad that was gifted to me. I can't think of her name, from Etsy. Anyways, this is from a separate kit. I just popped them in there. This kit is from Shabby Dabby Doodah. It's Tina's. So I went ahead and added that in there. And then here is just a little belly band with a tag that I made. And you can see, just did a bunch of collaging with some lace, trim, and paper. And so this just pops in there. I did use some a children's book. I'm trying to say it's from the 1950s, I think, or 1960s. I think 1950s. And then on here I have a little tuck, and then it's just holding this postcard, and they're blank at the back for journaling. And then on this side, I have another little tuck that I folded the music sheet in, and it's just holding these two pieces. There's another beautiful page from Shabby Dabby Doodah's kit. Really pretty. Here, I just have a paper clip, and it's holding this piece of ephemera. And then this is one of the pockets that I did a video not too long ago. Just has a little fairy right there playing on the branches. And then just, this is some of that glassine bags. I had trimmed a piece, so I used it as a little ruffle. And then here, it just has a little journaling card, and I think these are from Tsunami Rose. And this is a little image of a flower from excuse me, from a book. So those are cute. They just pop in there. Excuse me. And on this side, I just have another little collage that I use as a little tuck, and it's holding this piece of ephemera. And so it just pops there. Another gorgeous page. And here is another little small I guess it's like a little paper bag that I did a pocket with. And it has a pocket in the front, has a pocket in the back, and a pocket in the middle. So it's a tag, and then the paper bag is sewn on in front of it. And then on the back, it's open. I just have this piece of ephemera. I'm not sure if that's from my Porch Prints or Victoria Designs, one of those. And then on this side, a little tuck. Just holding those in there. Some of this old lined paper that was gifted to me from Kathleen. Here's a little belly band that I did, just collaging of paper, added some lace and a little doily on the top with a button. Then in here, it's just one of these little book page little inserts. It's just holding these pieces of ephemera. So those pop in there, and she hides back there. On this side, we have another little tuck. Again, just layered a bunch of, did collaging and then added some lace to it. And then this is a large piece of ephemera that I just went ahead and tried to distress on the edges, make it look old. Just popped it in there so you can journal there. Here's another little corner tuck again. I was going to turn it into a paper clip, but then I ended up just leaving it there. Glued it down, I mean. And then it's holding this piece of ephemera. Guess we'll put it behind that paper clip too. And then on this side, this is a floating pocket. And so you have a tuck here, and it's holding this piece of ephemera. Thought it went well because of the blue and then the blue of the butterfly. I thought it made a good match. And then you flip it over and you have a pocket down here. So you have a little image of a lady right there picnicking. And then you have these two pieces of ephemera. So these just are inserted there. And then I use some, again, paper from Kathleen. I'm not sure where they came from, but she gifted them to me. So I added it here, left it open so I can have a little insert. Paper is really good quality. It's nice and strong. So it's awesome for a little tuck. And then I have these pieces. So that pops there. A little bit of stamping throughout the phone. Really, Patty? Throughout the book. Here's another one of those little pockets that I made again. This one I did some collaging and did some stamping. And these are the little birds that come from, it's a separate kit from Shabby Dabby Doodah. And then you got the butterflies on this side. So you can journal in the back. I love this, the way this one turned out. I'm going to have to make more with the stamping. I really liked it. And then on this side, you have a little journaling card that just tucks in there. Again, we got another little birdie. So that pops in there. And then on this side, we have a little snippet. And it's holding these two pieces of ephemera. It's just a letter. It's a letter. 1930, I think, is there. Oh my goodness. I just added this piece of ephemera. I figured it was a picture of the lady who wrote the letter. So, and this is, can't remember where I got that from. Actually, I think it's from this one. I think I saved it. It's TD, the bookbinder. I think that those are hers, I think. And then another page from that beautiful kit that I used. Again, a little stamping here, a little stamp. Again, beautiful paper. On this side, I got another little snippet with a butterfly. And this is just a little piece of ephemera that I'm not sure what kit it came from. Here's another book page pocket. And this image was printed on photo paper. And I used some of the elements from Shabby Dabby Doodah. Another kit. Cute little tag that I made. And then this piece of ephemera. And then on this side, I stamped Paris. Here I have this. Love this paper too. It's nice and sturdy. And it looks all wrinkly. I didn't do that. Just a piece of ephemera here. And then this is a postcard that I ended up gluing it to an actual small envelope. Trying to make it, I was trying to find one the exact size, you know, to make it look like it came from there. But no, I didn't. As you can see, there's a little bit of border on there. But I still like the way it turned out. And then I went ahead and added this letter that also came from a kit, so I figured this is the letter from that envelope. So this just pops in there. And then on this side, I have another journaling card that I made. Got a little button. I like that. And then here, I just have one of these little flippy thingies out of fabrics and lace. So I love the way that turned out. And I just added it just because. Here's another journaling card I made. And another gorgeous page from the kit. Here's another page. And then here is a little collage that I made again. Just various pieces. And I got this idea from Tina and Shabby Dabby Doodah. She did a video where she layers tape and then layers all kinds of bits and pieces of papers and images and, you know, lace. So I went ahead and did that. And these are the these are the pieces of ephemera that I have in here. On this side, I have this image that came from a book, and I just backed it with some I think this paper came from a notepad that I found at a thrift store. It's got little flowers there, so that was perfect to hide the back. Here's another book page pocket. Again, just made a little tag here. Hey, I didn't cover the back. And there's another journaling card. And on the back, I just put a plain tag. I just distressed the edges. Here, another journaling card. This is another floating little tag bit that has a pocket, so you can just insert, you know, additional fun stuff in there. And it's got the little birdie there. This little playing card came from the old design shop. Another gorgeous page. And what? There you go. Did some stamping there. Another beautiful page with birds. This is one of those pages again that I got at from Kathleen. Another book page pocket. And in here we have a journaling card that I made. I'm sorry, a tag. And this piece of ephemera. On this side, I have some of this grid paper that was gifted to me. So I just made a tag. I love this paper. And I have these two pieces of ephemera. Really pretty paper. This is awesome for collaging. Here is another floating pocket. As you can see, I have a lot of floating pockets because I was trying to leave some of the pages for her to journal. So she can remove this stuff if she doesn't want all this stuff in there. And this, I did a tutorial on this one as well. It's just a little journaling card. I'm sorry, tag. Piece of ephemera. And then the large tag on the inside. And that just pops in there. And then when you turn it around, here's another little tag I made. And then you have a pocket here, and then I see I didn't put anything in there. Why? I don't know. It goes there. Here's another small one. Now this one I had made it a long time ago. It needed a home. And this is just a grungy little tag. Little girl using some of those little people from Tim Holtz. And it's got a little tag at the inside. So yeah, I've had it for a while, so I figured let's ship it out to Italy. And then on this side, I have this journaling card I made. And this is an image from a book. And I just backed it with some paper so she can journal on the back. And this is also from a book. So cute. It looks like a postcard. I love that image. Oh, that goes there. Another page from the kit. Oh, seem to be going that way. Here's another image I took from a book. And I backed it again for journaling. And that goes, come on, in there. And then I just have some awesome lace there. And then here is, again, the other side of that fairy tale book. So yeah, I left that one alone. I like the colors. It's pretty. Another belly band again. Just did a bunch of snippets. I guess it's made out of snippets. Here is a tag that I made for it. And then on this side, another gorgeous page. Here I went ahead and added a ruffle. And then I added this piece of trim on the top. And these are the pieces of ephemera that are tucked in there. Another one of those pages. Did some stamping up there. Here's another journaling card that I made. And that again, image came from a book. And this is just a little paper sack with again another plain tag. I just went ahead and cut a piece of a well, actually, yeah, it was a postcard or a letter. Excuse me. And I just glued it down and added the tag in there, and that just pops in there. And then this is the back. I just did a corner pocket, and it has a little butterfly there, and just, you know, collaged around it. And I love this tag. I love the little girl. She's so cute. This image came from a book also. That's not a DigiKit. She's so cute. So that's it, guys. This is my birthday gift to Rachel over at RoxyCreations. I hope she really likes it. I had fun putting it together, and yeah, it got a little chunky. But I think we all like chunky. They're so cute, the books. But yeah, thank you so much for stopping by, guys. And I will see you guys in my next video. So you guys take care. God bless. Bye-bye.